Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, and if you are new and just joining, welcome. Thank you so much for choosing me. I have been gone for a few weeks, yes, but I am back and I have a lot of new things to share with you guys on the website really soon, so I do hope you stay tuned for that. But before we get started with our collective message for this week, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos are posted. And also, currently on my website, live and readings by phone are currently 30% off using code tarot at checkout, so I do hope you take advantage of that sale as well. And let's go ahead and get started. Oh, also, of course, if you want to book a full reading, do so by clicking the link in my description box that takes you to my website, where I will provide a wide variety of spreads to choose from. So let's get into it for this week. For the collective, I've already pulled two cards here, two cards that I've shared a previous message with on my Instagram page. We have Temperance here. We have the Temperance card that has came out, and it's like the minor card for Temperance here. We have the Two of Pentacles here. So there's definitely going to be a need for maintaining balance this week, especially as it pertains to pouring back into yourself and taking care of your priorities here. Some of you recently could have been doing a lot for others as it pertains to the Two of Pentacles card, and maybe you've also been doing a lot overall. You've been juggling maybe your home life or your personal life. You've been juggling your necessities with the luxuries that you want to have. It could be any type of juggling here, but there's definitely been a sense of having too much on your plate and needing to put more back into yourself here, needing to take some time to maybe rest or just to focus on the things that are important to you here. So let's look further into this Temperance card as it pertains to this week's collective energy of what they can expect or what they need to know. Let's see. Yeah. So we already have the energy of the Six of Pentacles coming out in reverse, which represents an uneven balance of give and take here. Oh, let's see. We do have the Five of Wands coming out in the reverse position as well, which could represent there could be an end to some type of conflict this week as well. And the Eight of Pentacles joining us. Give me one card, one more card here, please, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, don't set it on fire. I'd greatly appreciate that. And then we have the Chariot card coming out. Okay, so at the end of this week, we have the Virgo full moon's energy. And that full moon is going to maybe, not require, but is going to have a lot of you maybe wanting to look within. Okay, have some of you maybe wanting to retreat, want to take some time for yourself. Isolation, Hermit card. The Hermit card is usually the Virgo card. And even though it's not here, its energy is present with all of the Pentacles. Okay, so starting with the energy of the Six of Pentacles being in the reverse position this week, some of you could be realizing that you're giving way too much to a certain person's situation or whatever the case may be, and it's not balanced. Okay, maybe you're giving a lot to them and they're not returning onto you. But don't forget that the messages could be vice versa, and someone has been giving a lot to you, especially as it pertains to maybe their physical energy, as it pertains to maybe something monetary or something tangible, and you haven't been reciprocating that energy. So always make sure you take a look at yourself before you go ahead and just assume that it's other people that's messing with your energy. With the Five of Wands coming out in the reverse position, like I said, there could be an end to some type of conflict this week. Maybe a solution will be found to a problem that has been going on for some time here, but I do have a specific message for some of you, and it has something to do with friends. I feel as though like this could be really specific. I feel as though maybe it's a group of friends who have had just a really big misunderstanding as it pertains to some type of plans that were going on or something that someone wanted to do. Maybe others of the friend group were more involved in the planning and someone felt left out, or maybe someone's ideas clashed with someone else's, and now the entire friend group is in uproar. I don't know. That's very specific, but it definitely had. But this week you can definitely expect some type of disagreements to come to an end. Maybe you'll have a conversation with a close friend or family member, whatever the case may be, and you two will work to resolve whatever the issue is here. And it's definitely an issue that was, I'm not going to say it's physical. It could have been brought to physical blows here, but I'm glad that it didn't. I'm glad that y'all were going to be able to work it out and figure out what is the best way to go about best way to go from here as it pertains to if it has something to do with some type of friendship or collective group energy here. Eight of Pentacles, and the number 8 representing abundance. Someone is definitely working hard towards a goal here, and you're going to achieve that goal. As I'm looking at the Eight of Pentacles, yes, it's a total of 8 pentacles, but I can't stop staring at the pentacle on the computer screen, which is giving me Ace of Pentacles vibes, which is giving me big pentacle vibes. I feel as though you're working towards something very big here, something that you just cannot take your eyes off of, or something that you're just very disciplined and focused on achieving, and that's great because there will be victory, okay? There will be victory, there will be success. You just have to stay the course. I'm hearing that very clearly. Stay the course, stay the middle path. You don't have to make a choice as it pertains to two options. Just stay on the middle path, because I feel as though there's going to be a point where you're going to be able to bring those two options or those two ideas together. So just focus on what you're currently doing right now instead of trying to jump out or reach out for something else because what you have is going good, okay? Just because what you have is going good doesn't mean you need to tack something else onto that, okay? Finish what you started. Finish what you started first, and then move on to the next subject or to the next item, to the next person, purchase, product, whatever the case may be here. But there's definitely choices that are going to be made this week, okay? Especially major decisions as it pertains to your emotional investments here, okay? We have the Hierophant. That's not the bottom of the deck. But we had the Hierophant card sitting at the top of the deck for some reason in the upright position. Taurus energy, high Taurus energy. And as we all know, Taurus work very hard, okay? They're very much determined. They very much put work before relationships, before fun, before any of that. They maintain that energy of working hard, of making sure their priorities are taken care of. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could have strong Taurus energy placements here. But with the Two of Pentacles, it definitely represents the energy of work here, okay? It definitely represents the energy of getting things done. And that is your main priority this week for some of you, okay? Like I said, with the Chariot's energy, there's going to be victory. There's definitely going to be a victory here as it pertains to which way you go. But what I've noticed in most of the cards here today, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Temperance card, which has her holding those two cups, which means to rebalance yourself, to refocus, to make sure that your mind, body, and soul is on a solid foundation. And also with the Chariot cards energy, they have those two. What are those things called? Are they statues? Are they gargoyles? I don't know what they're called, but it still has the number 2 in it. So the number 222 could be something that you see very much this week. It represents that you are on the right path. You're in the right place at the right time. What you're doing is being what you are doing is being noticed, okay? It is definitely being noticed, and it could be being noticed by someone you don't even realize could be watching you here. Like, I'm getting the energy with the Hierophant card. This does represent teachings and learnings, things of that nature. So someone could be watching you, and they could be very much learning from you here, okay? You may not even realize this. You may not realize that someone is watching you and that someone is learning from the things that you have been doing. You may have been doubting yourself, but the thing is, you could be further in your journey of where they are, okay? They're probably on the same journey as you, but you are further, even though you feel as though you haven't gotten that far, but you are further, and they see where you are and they want to get there too. So don't ever think that what you're doing is in vain just because maybe those closest to you aren't expressing that outright, okay? I do believe I said this in a previous video, but what a lot of people have to realize is that strangers are going to be sometimes they're going to be your biggest supporters here, okay? So if there's something that any of you are thinking of doing, starting a business, creating a new product, or adding to your business here, going after a new position, do what you got to do. Do what's best for you here, okay? Because there's going to be victories. Don't continue to hold yourself back due to the lack of support from others here. And I don't feel as though it's a lack of support. I feel as though it's just you giving too much into, it could just be you giving too much into a situation or with a person who isn't reciprocating that same thing, and you need to put that energy into something else that is going to be beneficial to you, that is going to bring something positive back to you here. One more thing I want to mention here is we have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords does represent someone needing to speak up, someone needing to say something here, because there could be some jealous, envious energies, and there also could be a bit of gossip. But like I said, there could be an end to that, okay? If you've been gossiping, if you've been talking about somebody, please know that there's a possibility that has gotten out, and it will hopefully be resolved this week without coming to blows. I hope it doesn't, but that's just a very immature energy that I'm picking up on. And the Page of Swords is usually seen as a very immature person here, you know? They're seen as someone who is a bit reckless, sometimes a bit reckless here, but they're also very envious too. They may have a whole lot that they want to say, but they take forever to say it, to provide that honesty. But with the energy, I want to take a look more quickly into this Chariot card for this week. So let me get some more energy from this Chariot card here, please, Spirit. Ooh. We got I got a lot of flippers. What the hell is going on here? Spirit, show me the cards that we need to see as it pertains to the energy of this Chariot. Show me the cards that we need to see as it pertains to the energy of the Chariot card. We got the Three of Swords. Tell me more here, please, about the Chariot's energy. We got the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands. Three of Swords and Two of Wands. Someone is definitely choosing themselves this week, okay? And that's great. Look at that. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck confirming, which means moving on. Whether you have that closure, that conversation, whatever is necessary or not, you're moving forward here, okay? And that's great. You're finally, for some of you, you're finally choosing yourself here. You're finally choosing the things that you can touch, the things that you can achieve, what you do know you can't control. That's what you're starting to go after. And if there is a sense of heartbreak this week as it pertains to partnerships, it's only because someone is choosing to go after their dreams here, or at least go after more here. They're feeling content, or they're feeling settled where they are, and that's not a good feeling that you're having, okay? You're feeling as though you don't have enough, or maybe you're feeling as though you haven't asked for enough, or that you haven't achieved enough. And this may cause you, like I said, to leave some things behind, or to let some people or some things go here. And it may hurt them at first. It may hurt you a little bit. I'm going to be honest. It may hurt you a very little bit. But once you see what's ahead for you here, once you see what's waiting for you here, you're going to get over it, okay? And I hate to say it like that, because some people, when you leave people behind, they hate to see that you actually did get over the situation and you're able to prosper and progress from this. But hey, you got to do what's best for you sometimes, okay? So this week, maintaining balance and making sure that you're focusing on yourself is a priority here, of high priority. Balance of the heart, mind, and spirit is of high priority here. There could be some heartbreak. It could be coming from you, which is the higher vibration that I'm getting, or it could be coming from someone else being directed towards you. However, I still see a better outcome here, because you're choosing to leave that behind, leave that energy where you felt as though nothing was going to change. Like that was just it. That's where you were settled at. That's all that was going to happen. But no, you're moving on from that. You're taking advantage of maybe the potential that you have here, of the skills that you possess, and you're pushing forward, okay? You possess the willpower and determination to succeed over all of this energy here. We have main energy of Taurus, Cancer, and Sagittarius that could be of importance this week. But of course, the signs do not have to match. But it is something for you to keep an eye out for here, okay, collective? All right, so that is it. That is all that I have for you guys this week. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it, and I do hope to see you again next week. I will be uploading some more videos today, actually, so that's exciting. But remember to hit the like and subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos have been posted. And also, if you would like to book a full reading, you can do so by hitting the link in the description box below, where it takes you directly to my website, where I offer a wide variety of spreads to choose from. And currently, readings that are performed via live or by phone are 30% off using code TAROT, capital TAROT, at checkout. And I do hope you take advantage of that sale, okay? So sending you love, light, healing, and abundance. See you later. Peace, blessings. Ashe. Bye-bye.